And welcome to Bushnell-Prairie City High School. As we have no picture right now. We'll see if we can get that fixed for you here in just a second. This is BPC basketball on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Chris Frankhauser, Adam Hulett here. As I said, we are trying to fix our camera here. Let's see if we've got everything going here. This is the JoJo's pregame show. All right, we'll do some things here on the computer and see if we can get that feed up for you here. This is the JoJo's Gaming Parlor pregame show, as we'll have JV action between the Spartans and the Lewistown Indians. There we go, we got it up. Lickety split, just in time for tip-off. This is the JoJo's Gaming Parlor pregame show. They offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Don't forget game nights. Check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events Live on the big screen. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell. Cheer the Spartans on to victory. We'll have the JV game first, varsity game second. And also, we'll have the introduction of the BTBA teams, the Bushnell Traveling Basketball Association teams. They will be honored here this evening as well. I'm not exactly sure what time. I think it will be halftime of the varsity game, but I am not sure of that. Do you also want to tell you about something special coming up next Tuesday? It is Dairyland Donkey Basketball coming up as a fundraiser for the BPC Athletic Booster Club. That will be next Tuesday night, February 10th, a week from tonight, here at the BPC High School Gym. Start time is 7 o'clock. Real live donkeys selected for donkey basketball used for this fantastic show presented by the Athletic Boosters. See Earthquaker, Widowmaker, and other famous comedy donkeys. 500 pounds of pure dynamite. They are rough and tough and hard to bluff and haven't been ridden yet. Come on and on and all for the craziest show on the earth. That is donkey basketball. $10 tickets in advance, 15 at the door, and 5 or under are free. We'll talk about that through the night. And we're going to have Jesse Havens, the BPC Booster Club president, at halftime of our varsity game on Friday night to talk up the donkey basketball coming to BPC Gym next Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, a fundraising event for the BPC Athletic Boosters. Foul on Lewistown will be their first. Teams first. Malta with it for BPC. Spartans in the home white. Lewistown on the road, I call it baby blue with a red and white trim. 7:30 to play here in the opening half. King with it, top of the circle. Right-hand dribble by King, kicks out to Anderson. Anderson going to drive baseline, cut off, kick out. Moving around, Ferguson, 3 up, no good. Rebound to number 15, Waylon Sheets for Lewistown. The Indians drive, Sheets to the glass, up and in. 2 points for Sheets and a 2-0 lead for for Lewistown. Spartan basketball, King going to drive in. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebound tapped around and picked up by number 20, Colby Gilmore for the Indians. Sheets with it. Looked like maybe a travel. Nice little stop, step, spin, and hits. Waylon Sheets now with 4, as we'll get our scoreboard up to date here as well, as it's lagging behind a little bit. Anderson inside for BPC. King going to lose the handle, gets it back. Kick out. Kohler now to Malta, now Ferguson. He's going to drive and have it poked away out of bounds. It'll stay with BPC with 6:28 to play here in quarter number 1. Alex Kohler to inbound for BPC. Gets it to Anderson. Now over to Malta. Far corner. Kohler, a 3 air ball picked up on the air ball by Sheets. He'll outlet down the floor to Campbell Johnson, number 10. Straight on 3 for the Indians off the back iron. No good. Good hustle there by Gilmore to get the rebound. One sophomore in the lineup or roster for Lewistown. Everybody else is a freshman for Coach Austin Howler. and the Lewistown Indians. 5:57 to play in quarter number one. 4-0 lead for the visiting Indians. Johnson going to drive, shot up. Won't go, but he was fouled, and he'll go to the line for two. Foul on BPC is going to go on number 2, Alex Kohler. His first, team foul number 1 on the Indians. First one up. First one is good. 5-0 lead for Lewistown. 5:47 to play here in quarter number one. Johnson second, in and out and back in. So 2-2 for the freshman Campbell Johnson for Lewistown, and a 6-0 lead for the Indians. Kohler across midcourt for BPC. Spartan logo to Ferguson. Ferguson's going to nearly lose the handle. Gets it over to Kohler, left wing. Top of the circle, three-point line to King. Hands off to Malda. Malda looking inside for Anderson. No one there. Now he's going to go inside with a bounce pass. Anderson's going to go drive in, cut off, kicks it out to Malda. Ferguson going to fire up a three and hit. Landon Ferguson, a sports corner three for BPC. Cuts the Indian lead in half at 6-3. 5:07 to play here in the opening quarter. Johnson with it. Sheets. Bounce pass inside. Gilmore, kick out, nearly stolen away by BPC. Picked up by Johnson. Now stolen away by Ferguson. He'll outlet to Anderson. Anderson going to lose the handle on it. King picked it up but couldn't dribble as Anderson was on the floor in front of him, and now we'll get a foul on the floor on the Indians.
Foul on number 20, Gilmore, his first, team second.
Gilmore with a foul, number 1 for him. Team foul number 2 on the Indians. 4:43 to play. Kohler to inbounds. Gets it on top to Malda. .435 to go. Malda still with the basketball to drive left side. Scoop it up. No good. Sheets there for the rebound for the Indians. Here come the Indians. 3-on-3. He'll pull it up. Straight on three. On the way. Short by number 12. I believe that was Dalpez. Lewistown fans out there, help me out with that pronunciation. King gets the rebound, has it poked away by the Indians. Number 10, Campbell Johnson with it for Lewistown. We're just about halfway through quarter number one. 4:04 to play, 6-3 lead for Lewistown. Sheets. Now to Ridley Utter. Inside they go. Shot block. Got his rebound back up and good. Dalpiez, his first two, an 8-3 lead for Lewistown. Under 3:50 to play. Ferguson needs some help, gets it to Anderson, and we're going to get a 30-second timeout by Coach Wolfile for the Indians, or for the Spartans. That will be timeout number 1 for BPC. We can keep it right here and tell you about MTC Communications. They are proud to present BPC Sports. MTC Communications, having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2026. MTC Communications offers lightning fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone service, and camera systems to McDonough, Henderson, Hancock, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. Chris Rankhauser and Alan Hulett here courtside at BPC High School. Spartan basketball out of the timeout. A 5-point lead for Lewistown, 8-3. Kohler inbounds to Ferguson. Charles Rudolph checking in the ball game at the timeout for BPC. Malda. Now Anderson, top of the circle. He'll put it on the floor with the left hand. Kicks it back to Kohler. Malda. 3:23 to go. Rudolph with it. Turn around to Ferguson. Anderson. Long two, off, no good. Rebound controlled by Rudolph. Actually, he's going to step on the end line. It'll turn over to Lewistown. Number 10, Reese Kleindenst into the ball game for BPC. Also, number 24, Aiden Rodis in for the Indians. That would be the son of former BPC and now LVC football coach David Rodis. Rodis scoops one up, no good. Rebound picked up by Kohler for BPC down the right side. Bounce pass to Rudolph. Far corner to Kleinetz, back to Rudolph. Rudolph going to spin, little right-hand floater up, no good. Rodis there for the rebound for BPC, or for Lewistown. Sheets now to Utter. Campbell down to 2:35 to play here in the opening quarter. 8-3 lead for the Indians. Pass inside stolen away by Rudolph. And he'll get it over to Kohler now to Ferguson. And here comes BPC across midcourt with 2:20 to play here in quarter number one. Anderson, free throw line extended. Bounce pass to Kohler. Inside to Rodis, stolen away by Sheets, one-on-one. Over Kleinetz, shot blocked by Kleinetz, a rebound picked up by Rudolph and BPC. Ferguson, across midcourt, Spartan logo. Hands off to Rudolph. Rudolph's bounce pass goes to the far corner, and Kleinetz cut from the corner inside towards the basket, and the ball out of bounds to Lewistown. See a substitution in for the Indians, number 22, Mason Robinson, a freshman. Full court pressure by BPC. Rodis will get it over to Gilmore. Campbell now top of the circle, picked up by Kohler, going to drive in, shot no, rebound loose on the floor, picked up by Rodis, shot up, blocked partially. Anderson's going to hit the deck hard, and it's going to go off the Indians. Nope, now they're saying it's going to stay here with Lewistown with 1:43 to play here in the first. 5-point lead as King going to check back for BPC. He'll check in for Anderson. Rodis out, and Dalpia is back for the Indians, number 12. And a timeout taken by Lewistown this time. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here courtside at BPC High School and tell you about King Family Chiropractic with locations in Bushnell and Macomb. Supports BPC Athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Set an appointment, call 309-837-MyDC. That's 6932. And they also perform DOT and CDL physicals for just $85. Also, Rosie's Pizza. They offer something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, give Rosie's a call, 309-772-2101. Utter to inbound, number 3 for the Indians, down to 1:43 to go. Swings it around, number 20, Gilmore with it. Little head fake blocked by King, picked up by the Indians. 1:30 to play. Campbell Johnson with it, picked up by Kohler. Picks up the dribbles, looking for some help, swings around right side to Utter. 1:20 to go. Back to Gilmore, left wing. Now over to Utter, a long three off the back iron, no good. Rebound to Gilmore. Down to a minute to play, 1:05 to go. Campbell shot up, tapped around and controlled by King on the rebound for BPC. Hits it to Ferguson. Ferguson fires up another three, no good. And a rebound tracked down by Campbell in the far corner, or Johnson, for Lewistown. Well, that was Gilmore, my apologies. Down to 42 seconds ago. 8-3 lead for Lewistown. This team's kind of hitting a little bit of a scoring drought here. Inside pass to go Gilmore, layup up, no good. Rebound picked up by the Indians. 30 seconds ago, kick out three short by Johnson, and rebound picked up by King, and now we're going to get a foul at midcourt on Campbell Johnson, his first, team foul number 3 on the Indians. Tindick and Sheets back for the Indians, 21. Connor Stewart in for the first time for BPC. Ferguson gets a screen from King. Kleinetz 3 from the near corner up, no good. Rudolph and Gilmore fight for the rebound. Out of bounds to the Indians with 12.4 seconds to go. 5-point Indian lead. BPC with a little full court pressure. Sheets. He'll come to the near side with it across midcourt. Down to 6. He's going to drive the length of the floor. Shot up, no good. Rudolph there for the rebound for BPC. 2 seconds. 1. King baseball pass shot is short under the basket and out of bounds. So after 1, 8-3 in favor of the Lewistown Indians. We'll be back with quarter number 2. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Spartan Sports presented by MTC Communications.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
The KitchenAid fan-enabled Pro-Dry system combines a heating element and fan for optimal drying performance. It circulates hot air around dishes to give them a thorough dry. Choose the extended Pro-Dry option to add an extra 15 minutes of heated drying for loads that need it. Dishes come out dry and sparkling, ready for more enjoying.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School as we are set for quarter number 2, 8-3 lead for Lewistown. It'll be Indian basketball to start quarter number 2. Chris Frankhauser and Adam Hulett courtside here at BPC High School. Gilmore drives in, kicks out, 3 up and good. Nope, my apologies. That's Robinson for 3. 11-3 lead now for the Indians. King with it, right wing, going to drive in, loses the handle, stolen away by Sheets, and here come the Indians the other way. Numbers aren't there. Sheets doesn't, well, going to kick it out now for a long 3, up and good. Delpia 3, so back-to-back threes for the Indians. 14-3 lead. Timeout taken by BPC. See if this is a full. It is a full timeout. With that, we'll step aside. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
It's hard to stop a train.
Back here, Bushnell-Prairie City High School out of the timeout. Spartan basketball, 11-point lead for the Indians, 14-3. Ferguson across midcourt with it for BPC. Right side, Stewart nearly lost it out of bounds. Gets it to Rudolph. Hand off to Kleinetz. He's going to drive in and get some body contact. And foul going to be whistled, I believe, on Gilmore, which will be his second. That is his second, team's first. Number 3, Ridley Utter back into the ball game for the Indians. Ball stolen away off the inbounds. And here come the Indians with it. Hands off to Sheets, across midcourt. Kick out to Tindick. Sheets with it, left wing, 6:50 to play here in quarter number 2. Tindick back to Sheets. Another 3 on the way off, no good. Rebound put back up by 22. Robinson, no good. And we're going to get a foul on the floor on BPC, and I think that'll go on Kleindentz. That will be his first. Team's first. Mason Paul into the ball game, number 32 for BPC. Utter to inbound. 6:40 to play, 11-point lead for the Indians. Sheets will get it far corner. Picked up by Paul. Nick Tindick, a freshman, number 4, with the basketball. No, that's now back to Sheets, number 15. Utter, left wing, 6.5 to play, 6:20 to play. 3 up and good.
22, Robinson,
Robinson, another sports corner 3. He's got 6. Now to push the lead out to a 17-3 advantage. 6:10 to play. Ferguson with it. He's going to fire up a free from the near corner, up and good. Landon Ferguson with all 6 points for BPC. Down to 11-point lead. A little full court pressure out of the Spartans. They'll drop back now on defense. 5:50 to play. First half. Sheets gets it to Utter. House court to Tindick. Back to Utter. 5:45 to go. Another 3 up, this time by Robinson. No good, but he's fouled. And I think Anderson going to be whistled for the foul for BPC. That will be his first, team's first. And that's going to put Mason Robinson in the line for 3. Chat us up. Let us know where you're tuned into on this Tuesday evening. BPC Boys Basketball on the air here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. First one by Robinson, in and out, no good. Again, we'll have the introduction of the BTBA youth and the Bushnell Traveling Basketball Association. They'll be coming up this evening. We'll have this game, and then we'll switch over to a new stream for our varsity contest. Number 10, Campbell Johnson in the ball game for the Indians, and Robinson 2 threes in this quarter, but 0-2 from the line thus far with 1 more on the way. This one up, this one off, no good. And Rudolph picks up the basketball, gets it to Paul for BPC. 5:40 to go. Rudolph back to Ferguson, out near the Spartan logo. Gets it to Rudolph. Ferguson cut off from the near side, gets it to Anderson. Bounce pass to Ferguson, down to 5:20 to play. Kleindentz over to Paul. Back to Kleindentz. Anderson drives in, right side, picks up the dribble, kicks it out. Ferguson back to Anderson. Zip pass over to Kleindentz, going to be stolen away by Johnson. Here come the Indians the other way. Kick out to Sheets. He'll fire up a 3 from the near wing, no good. Rebound tracked down by number 20, Charles Rudolph, for BPC, as we're under 5 to play here in the opening half, 17-6. Paul going to try and drive baseline right side, and he's going to be fouled by Sheets. That'll be his first, team second. Aiden Roddice into the ballgame, number 24 for Lewistown. Kleindentz inbound, gets it to Ferguson. To Paul, top of the circle, 4:35 to go. Paul going to drive right side, picks it up, gets it to Kleindentz. To Anderson. Paul wide open under the basket. No one in white sees him. To Ferguson now, down to 4:20 to play. And we're going to get a hand check foul on Ridley Utter, his first.
Number 3, Utter, his first, team third.
Team's third.
Number 20, Gilmore, checking in for the Indians.
Kobe Gilmore back for the Indians. 17-6 lead. Kleinitz to inbound for BPC as they trail by 11. Anderson going to go left side. Layup up off the glass. No good. Tap out to Paul. Paul head fake. Kicks it to Rudolph. Far corner. Anderson along two. Up no good. Rebound tapped around and picked up by the Indians. Campbell Johnson with it, number 10. Crossover on Paul, left side layup up, no good. Rebound to Paul and BPC. And driving, kick out, Kleinitz now to Anderson. 3:50 to play. Kleinitz three from the near wing, off no good. Paul there for the rebound. Kick out, Ferguson gonna fire up a three from the far corner and hits. Landon Ferguson, another sports corner three. He has all 9 of BPC's points in the opening half. Down an 8-point advantage, 3.5 to play. Campbell picked up by Paul. And we're going to get a reach in now on Mason Paul. That'll be his first, team's third.
Paul, his first, team third.
Into the ball game, Noah Burgess, 32 for the first time for the Indians, a freshman. They said Lewistown just one sophomore on their JV squad. 11 freshmen and one sophomore for the 12 for Coach Hatfield Horter and the Lewistown Indians, the JV squad. Pass stolen away by Rudolph. He'll break the other way. Right hand layup up and good. Charles Rudolph on the board for BPC. The first 2 points by somebody other than Landon Ferguson. For Rudolph with 2, now down to a 6-point lead. 17-11, under 3 to play here in the opening half from BPC High School. Left side, that is Robinson. Drives, layup up, no good. And coming up with a rebound is Charles Rudolph for BPC. Gets it to Ferguson. Ferguson going to drive the length of the floor. Has got the ball poked away out of bounds. It'll stay with the Spartans with 2:33 to play in the first half. Kleinitz to inbounds, bounce pass into Anderson. Kicks it off to Paul. Paul going to drive in. Shot no. Paul gets the own rebound. He's going to be tied up as Paul will stay with BPC. As I think Campbell Johnson might got a little bit of an arm on that tie-up to the face, but seems to be okay. 2:26 to play. Kleinitz gets it to Ferguson. Rudolph kick out to Paul. Lost the handle, got it right back. Looking for some help. Gets it to Ferguson. Down to 2:10 to play. Ferguson thought about a three. Fakes it, gets it to Rudolph. Rudolph picked up by Burgess. Lost the handle on it. Looking for some help. Gets it to Anderson. Anderson right side to Kleinitz. Paul, right corner. And we're going to get a foul on the Indians. It's going to be on Campbell, or Johnson, my apologies. Campbell Johnson, his second. Team's fourth. Kleinitz to inbound. We're going to have substitution, as I think we'll see number 15. And we will. Waylon Sheets into the ball game as Campbell Johnson will check out. 1:53 to play here in the first half. Zach Miller into the ball game, I believe, for the first time for the Indians. Ferguson to Anderson, now to Paul. Under 2 to play, 1:48 to go. Ferguson, top of the circle, now out towards the Spartan logo. Will reset. Kleinitz left wing. Paul off the cut, left wing, back to Ferguson. Ferguson going to drive right side, layup up, no good. Sheets with a rebound with 90 seconds to play here in the first half. Sheets the right side, going to drive through 2 BPC players. Offensive foul going to be whistled on Sheets and the Indians. I thought we were going to see a defensive foul, but they're going to say offensive on Sheets. That will be his second. Team's fifth. 6-point lead, 1:20 to go. Paul jumper up and around, no good. Rudolph for the rebound for BPC. Paul jumper partially tipped, and coming up with it will be Colby Gilmore. Gilmore thought about a three, gets it over left side to Utter. Now to Sheets, under a minute to go, 58 seconds to play. Sheets going to drive, picked up by Paul, swings over to Gilmore. Gilmore with a black headband, gets it out, three on the way by Robinson, no good. Rudolph with a rebound, and BPC with 40 seconds to cut into the 6-point lead. Wide open underneath, Anderson, shot up and good. Thomas Anderson with 2. Down to a 4-point lead, 13-13, 28 seconds to go. BPC on a little bit of run here. Sheets drives in, rebound on the shot by Paul. And he's going to hit the deck, be whistled for a traveling violation. 19.8 seconds to play. It'll be Indian basketball. Dalpia is in the ball game for the Indians, number 12. It'll be Utter to inbounds, 19.8 to play. Utter gets it out to Gilmore. Picked up by Rudolph. Free throw line jumper off, no good. Good box out by BPC. Ferguson with it to Rudolph. Down to 10. Ferguson, Rudolph, 6. Paul gonna fire up a three, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Tie up with 2 seconds to 0.2 of a seconds to go. To BPC. Nope, going to go to the Indians. My apologies. BPC going to drop everybody back. It's going to be a quick catch, and Gilmore not even going to get off a shot. 17-13 after the end of the first half in favor of the Indians by 4. We'll be back with the third quarter in just a few moments. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Time now for our MDH halftime interview, and we'll be back with the third quarter in just a few moments.
We're at halftime here. TSSR Game Time Live presented by McDonough District Hospital. Our guest, Tim Piper from MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Welcome.
Thank you much.
Tim, let's talk more about your background. Can you fill the viewers in on your experience, both education, teaching, and now at MDH?
Well, my background spans over 30 years of a combination of teaching, researching, conducting research, and training clients, athletes, and special populations. Over those 30 years, I have coached hundreds of different athletes for powerlifting and weightlifting, as well as preparing athletes for sport performance. I taught for 30-plus years in a university setting, and I've made the transition now to the private sector and excited about the opportunity.
You have your PhD.
Mm-hmm.
What other certifications you have? Namely, let's talk about your sport or your strength and conditioning.
Yeah. I am a certified strength and conditioning specialist through the National Strength and Conditioning Association. That's one of the common certifications you see people get in sport performance settings, one of the first ones people get usually. I'm also a national level coach for USA Weightlifting, and I've had certifications in functional movement screens and things along those lines too, so specialties.
Your PhD is in?
It's actually adult education and higher education. My master's degree and bachelor's degrees are both in exercise science or exercise physiology.
Well, looking back to 2025, I was trying to think, what's a good word to sum up 2025 for you? The only word I could think of was busy.
Very, yes. So in the transition, trying to get the performance center set up at the clinic in Lafayette, I've been in charge of purchasing, setting up, organizing the facility out there, as well as doing some work conditioning and some personal training out there already, and getting ready for sport performance classes as well as other courses.
Go back to the beginning. This is something that has been in the works for, I would say, a few years now. One of those dreams that finally become a reality. You mentioned North Lafayette Clinic, and that's where our sports performance center is. Start at the beginning when it came to how you wanted to have that vision for it. And I know you and Phyllis McLeod did a lot of work on this. Phyllis, the Director of Sports Med and Rehab. A lot of work went into this, but the vision of it, where did you start?
Well, it goes back years, really, but I've always been involved in training athletes at all levels. And having the chance to actually set up something new, something different in this community is great, I think. I've been limited over the years just because of availability. Now they have more availability. The idea of setting up a center that takes someone from the injured state, rehabilitation, and then beyond that, and increasing human performance is really something that I think we've needed for a long time. So the idea of taking someone all the way through the full process from injured all the way through, once the DPTs are done, taking them to the next step of performance has really been the focus of everything, trying to increase as much as possible human performance.
You had an open space, trying to do a layout and design with equipment. Once you talk to the viewers about some of the equipment pieces that you've bought and your thought process for the whole layout of the center.
Okay, the center's set up so that we've got a mix of everything you need for fitness and sport performance. Some of the main unique things we've got, aside from the typical dumbbells, barbells, and cardio machines, we have some piece of equipment such as a turf track, which no one in the area has really, so we can simulate turf sprints, agility work. We also have some Atlas stones or Atlas balls for conditioning that's a little bit different than most people have, to simulate more work tasks or strongman competition type events even. And then we have Jacob's ladders, which is essentially a bear crawl on an incline. It's a different type of cardio exercise, but it involves both upper and lower body. And of course, lots of plyometric boxes and agility work, things like that is all out there too.
Focusing on athletes, really grades 6 and higher. So you're looking at junior high kids on up, high school, even college kids.
Yeah.
The blue chip speed and conditioning, and you can do injury prevention, strength and conditioning, you name it. You can develop a program really for anybody from that age group.
Yeah. And the idea is to try and make every stage of development, to cover every stage of development. And so we end up with Tucker Stevens is going to be helping with this as well a lot, taking the 6th graders on up. They'll be doing remedial work and basic work to learn how to move better, all the way through to the professional or college athlete and professional level possibly, to actually improve performance and maximize speed, power, quickness, strength, agility.
How many times through the years have you heard, I wish my child could get bigger, faster, stronger?
Oh, it's countless. Yes. Happens all the time. And that's something that we always work on, is trying to improve, again, all types of athleticism. But those are the big things you hear about.
What's the best part of your job?
I just like the people. It's fun to work here. It's working with the clients is always fun. And I've always liked helping people.
And cardiac rehab, we should mention cardiac rehab. You also assist with that program as well. Yeah,
when they're a shorter person or there's need for it because of people taking time off, whatever else it is, I've been covering there for a while, and that's really been fun. Again, I always like helping people, and I've been helping people of all populations for years and years, and it's just fun to hear their stories and help them improve their life.
Well, if they have questions about the Sports Performance Center, they can call out to the North Lafayette Clinic. You can also go to mdh.org, and we do have photos of the center online. Tim, we want to thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much.
Tim Piper, MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. When we return, it's second half action. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by McDonough District Hospital.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to Bushnell-Prairie City High School, 17-13 in favor of Lewistown at the end of the first half on our JV contest. Coming up, varsity contest after this on a different stream, and then we will have at halftime, the start of halftime of the varsity game will be the introduction of the BTBA, the Bushnell Traveling Basketball Association Young children and their season, as they've been playing games since early part of into November, I think is when they started, early December. But regardless, those youth will be recognized at halftime of the varsity contest here at BPC High School. 17-13, favor of the Indians. 6 points for Colby Gilmore. Waylon Sheets with 4. 5 for Oliver Dalpez, and 2 for Campbell Johnson. $13 points for BPC in the first half. 9 for Landon Ferguson, 2 for Thomas Anderson, and 2 for Charles Rudolph. Do want to tell you about something special coming up Tuesday night. The world's craziest sport. It's Dairyland Donkey Basketball. It's wilder than a rodeo, and it's funnier than a circus. It's donkey basketball. The doubleheader donkey extravaganza will begin at BPC High School next Tuesday. The start time is 7 o'clock, sponsored by the BPC Athletic Booster Club. A championship playoff game between the winning teams will determine this year's donkey basketball champion. Don't forget to come one, come all to the craziest show on earth. Donkey basketball, $10 in advance, $15 at the door. 5 and under are free. You can get those online. You can text to pay. And you can also get physical tickets at the high school office, concessions here at the high school games, and Farmers and Merchant State Main Bank here in Bushnell. Come and see some of the some local celebrities and local folks trying to play basketball upon a donkey. And again, coming up Friday at halftime of the varsity game, we'll have BPC Booster Club President Jesse Havens on to talk more about donkey basketball, the fundraiser for BPC Booster Club, coming up next Tuesday night right here at BPC High School Gym at 7 o'clock. I'll tell you about Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to Community News Brief. Don't forget you can get single copies in select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville to be BPC basketball to start the third quarter. Again, we'll have the varsity contest coming up. Following this, we'll end this stream and start the new stream for the varsity coming up in just a little bit, but we still got a half of JV basketball on the way here. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Chris Frankhausen and Adam Hulett here courtside to bring you half number 2 of the JV contest. BPC, a little bit of a run, and the second half, down as many as 11, have cut it to a 4-point lead. Paul to Kleindense. Ferguson, a long 3 off the front iron, no good. Rebound out of bounds. No, going to be picked up by the Indians, and we're going to get a jump ball or a foul. I think that's going to be a foul on Paul, and they're going to say yes, that is a foul on Mason Paul. That's his second, team's first. Indians with it as number 10. Johnson will bring it up across midcourt. 7.5 to play, third quarter just underway. Inside pass poked away by Rudolph. He'll come out with a basketball. He's going to get tripped going to the basket and no foul. And Lewistown out with a basketball. Gilmore to Johnson. Free throw line picked up to Sheets. Sheets with a step into the lane, and he hits. Waylon Sheets now with 6 first since the opening quarter. A 6-point lead for the Indians at 19-13. Paul tried to kick it out to Kleindense, and it'll go off his hands, out of bounds to the Indians. Campbell Johnson with it for the Indians. Hands off to Sheets. Down to 6:35 to play here in the third quarter. Gilmore, left wing, picked up by Anderson's. Going to go baseline, and going to be a turnover as Gilmore carries the basketball right in front of the official on the far side. It'll be BPC basketball. 6-point lead for the Indians, 19-13, just under 6.5 to play here in quarter number 3. Rudolph's going to lose the basketball on the bounce pass, picked up by Ferguson. He'll swing it now to Rudolph. Left wing to Kleindense. Anderson right at the free throw line. Rudolph kick back to Paul. 5:55 to play. Paul going to drive right side. Cross court now. Ferguson with the basketball. Free throw line. Bounce pass to Rudolph. Going to be a tie-up. And the alternating possession will go to the Indians. 5:47 to play here in quarter number 3. You see King and Malta ready to check in for BPC. The next stoppage of play. Sheets, right wing, going to drive in. 16-footer off, no good. Bound to Rudolph and BPC. He'll get it over to Ferguson. 19-13, 6-point lead for Lewistown. Kleindense left wing to Paul. Inside, Rudolph. Kick out to Ferguson. 5 minutes to go. Inside, they go to Anderson. Pass a little too high and picked up off the floor by Gilmore. Long three up short by Johnson. And the rebound to BPC. Ferguson picks up the dribble inside. Anderson shot up point blank range from the left side, in and out. No good. Rebound to the Indians. Sheets going to lose the handle on it. Gets it to Gilmore, left side. Johnson, Gilmore. 4:18 to go. Sheets going to drive in, right-handed layup up and good. Waylon Sheets with the 4 points for Lewistown in the second half. He pushes the lead out to 21-13. Full timeout by BPC. 4:10 to play here in quarter number 3. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
Back at BPC High School, 21-13 in favor of the Indians. We see Kohler, King, and Malta back in for BPC. Malta will get it on the right side. He'll bring it up across midcourt. And he's trying to hand off to Ferguson. Gets it to Rudolph. Ferguson now with it. Under 4 to go. 3:56 to play. Malta going to drive left side baseline. Layup up and good. John Malta, his first 2. 21-15, back to 6-point advantage for the Indians. Near corner 3 up, off, no good by Utter. Rebound loose. Going to go off of Lewistown into the backcourt and picked up by the Indians. Stolen away by Rudolph. Layup up and good. Charles Rudolph with 4. Back to just a 4-point lead. Full court pressure now for BPC. And Lewistown going to take a timeout. That will also be a full timeout as BPC cuts it back to a 4-point lead. Full timeout, 3:14 to play, third quarter. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, included hours on the weekdays for your convenience. Our team is available to answer questions about all your medications, and we offer free local home deliveries. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
.314 to play here in the third quarter. 21-17 lead for Lewistown. Raritan State Bank, Bushnell branch located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell. They offer full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit the bank. Friendly service, or give them a call at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Raritan State Bank is a equal housing lender and member FDIC. 4-point lead, 21-17. Indian basketball, Sheets to inbound. Gonna lob it down, and Johnson ahead of the pack. Right-hand layup up and good. Campbell Johnson with his 4th point of the night, back to a 6-point lead, 23-17. Malda nearly had it poked away. Hand off to Ferguson. Stolen away. Here comes Sheets the other way. Right-hand layup up and good. Sheets in double figures with 10. 25-17. Last 4 points out of the timeout by the Indians. That should have been over and back or a foul as Kohler went into the backcourt, but no call. Mauled it with it. Right side. 2:20 to play. And he's going to be whistled for a travel. Turnover to the Indians. Tindick and Gilmore into the ball game for Lewistown. Shot blocked on the other end, no good by Sheets. Malda with the block, King the other way. Numbers aren't there. He'll get it to Rudolph. And we're going to tie up to BPC with 2:01 to play in the third. Aiden Rodis, the freshman number 24, in for the Indians. Kohler inbounds to Ferguson. 2 minutes to go. Kohler, far corner three off, no good. Rebound picked up by Rudolph. Ferguson going to fire up a three, a little too strong. Rebound to Sheets and the Indians. He's going to be double teamed in the backcourt, looking for some help. Gets it over to Gilmore. Numbers aren't there. Rudolph changed the trajectory of the shot by Campbell. Good job and didn't get the foul. And BPC up with the basketball with 90 seconds to go. 8-point lead. 25-17 in favor of Lewistown. Kick out. Rudolph going to drive left side baseline. Shot in and out. No good. Rebound to Robinson and the Indians. He'll get it over to Sheets, so we're down to 1:15 to play. Third quarter. Tindick to Robinson. Now Rodis. Sheets. Down to 60 seconds to go. Long three by Tindick, up no good. Charles Rudolph, another rebound offense on the defensive end for BPC. Malda the other way. Got to kick it out. Kohler, good look at a three. In and out, no good. Malda with a rebound. King able to pick up the loose ball for BPC. His shot up, no good. Malda's going to throw it off of the Indians. We're going to get a foul on Lewistown, number 20. Gilmore, his third, team's first. Malta will check out, and Paul back for BPC. Dalpiez into the ball game for the Indians, number 12. Kohler to inbound, 40.7 to go inside to King. Back down Rodas, kick out to Kohler. Cross to Paul. To Rudolph. Bounce pass across to Kohler. Kohler's going to lose the handle. Ball going to be picked up. Nope. Rudolph able to pick it up. "30-second timeout by BPC. 21.9 to play. We'll keep it right here. I'll tell you about. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the local community's needs for personal and business banking, home and agricultural lending. Don't forget its great trust department. Stop by the main branch at 484 East Main Street or their drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. Farmers and Merchants is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. Don't forget, you can pick up tickets for Donkey basketball next Tuesday night here at BPC High School at 7 o'clock. Pick up tickets in advance at Farmers and Merchants State Bank here at the high school office, and also concessions at the high school games here, as it is a fundraiser for the BPC Booster Club next Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, Donkey basketball here at BPC High School. 20 seconds to go. Paul. Out to Ferguson, far corner to Paul. Cross court to Rudolph. Too much on the pass. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Indians with 10.8 to play here in the third. Johnson and Utter back for the Indians. 8-point lead. Sheets. He's going to drive right side. Stops. Shot up. No good. Good shot block by King, and that will end the third quarter 25-17 in favor of the Indians. We'll be back with the fourth in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, including extended hours on the weekdays for your convenience. Our team is available to answer questions about all your medications, and we offer free local home deliveries. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
The KitchenAid fan-enabled Pro Dry system combines a heating element and fan for optimal drying performance. It circulates hot air around dishes to give them a thorough dry. Choose the extended Pro Dry option to add an extra 15 minutes of heated drying for loads that need it. Dishes come out dry and sparkling, ready for more enjoying.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School as we get ready for quarter number 4. Indian basketball up by 8, 25-17. Ridley Utter will get it to Johnson. .745 to go. Utter to Johnson. Johnson's going to muscle down in the lane. Kick out to Sheets. Good defense by Paul. Stolen away by King. Right side, layup up, no. No foul. Rebound to the Indians. Here comes Utter the other way. And now we're going to get a foul. Anderson on the shot block, but he'll draw the foul. His second, team's first. To the line will be number 3, Ridley Utter, looking for his first points in the contest. And the first one too strong off the back iron. One more. More on the way, and this one too strong as well. And we're going to get over the back foul on Sheets, I believe. Nope, my apologies. That's Robinson, his first, team's first. Full court pressure by the Indians. Paul gets it to Ferguson. Looking for some help, gets it to King. And he'll step on the end line, back to the Indians.
You have monies to give me?
No, I got some, hang on here.
Delaying game on the Spartans.
Indian basketball. Campbell Johnson with the basketball for the Indians. 7 minutes to go, minute into quarter number 4. Shot up from the right side, up and good by Mason Robinson. He's got 8. And a 10-point lead for the Indians now at 27-17, 6:45 to go. Paul, kick around to King, free throw line. Ferguson going to fire up a 3. This one's going to be short, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for 3. Foul going to be on Ridley Utter, his second, team's second. Ferguson with 3 threes in the opening half to lead the way for BPC. (27-17). Again, halftime of the varsity contest. We'll have the introduction of the BTBA youth in the for the Bushnell Traveling Basketball Association League. Ferguson's first one rattles off the back and front iron, no good. He'll have one more, 6:40 to play. Ferguson, second one on the way. This one up and good. That'll put Ferguson in double figures with 10. 27-18. Rudolph back for BPC. Gilmore back for the Indians. So 10 points on the evening for Landon Ferguson. And one more on the way. And 2 of 3. So hits the last 2, 27-19. Sheets with it. Left side. He'll be picked up by Paul. Goes to the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound put up by Robinson, no good. Rudolph with another rebound for the Spartans. As we're down to 6:25 to go. Paul nearly traveled with it. Gets it to King. King going to drive right side, shot up, no, kicked out to Paul. Paul's shot blocked by Sheets and picked up by Gilmore. And here come the Indians the other way, up 8. Gilmore right side over Rudolph, shot no, but fouled, and will go to the line for 2. Well, they're going to say that's on King, his first, team's second. Gilmore to the line for 2, still looking for his first points of the contest. And air balls the free throw. He'll have one more. Alpia is back for the Indians, number 12. He'll have one more. And this one in and out, no good. Rebound picked up by King for BPC. He'll bring it up, gets it to Ferguson. Under 6 to play. King with a screen. Rudolph. Kick out to Kohler. Round to Paul. Ball fake gets it to Ferguson. Down to 5:45 to go. Inside King. He's going to be double teamed. Kick out. Rudolph going to fire up a 3. No good. Rebound to the Indians and Gilmore. 8-point lead, 27-19. Favor of the Indians. 5:25 to go. Johnson loses the handle momentarily, picked up by Kohler, gets it backdoors past to Sheets in the lane to Gilmore. That's got to be a 3-second call, no call. And Paul up with a rebound for BPC. He'll get it over to Kohler. Bounce pass King far corner. To Ferguson. Ferguson going to drive in, float it up, and good. Landon Ferguson with 12. Back down to a 6-point lead. 4:52 to play here in the fourth quarter of our JV contest tonight. Varsity contest coming up about 15 minutes after, and stolen by Rudolph. He's going to take it down the right side. Shot up, won't go, but he'll go to the line for 2. Rudolph with 4. Sheets going to be whistled for his second, team's third. Charles Rudolph to the line. 4 points in the contest thus far for BPC. First one up, in and out, no good. Rudolph with one more. This one up and good. 1-2. He's got 5 timeout. I believe taken by the Indians. Yep, it is a 30-second timeout for the Indians. 27-22, 5-point advantage for Lewistown. 4:40 to play here in the fourth quarter. Macomb's local original sports board, Sparks Corner at 124, with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcast at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. That's Sports Corner at 124, and also Western Illinois University at WIU. Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. 5-point lead. Full court pressure by BPC. Pass picked up by Johnson across midcourt. 4.5 to go. 3 on the way from the far side. No good. Rebound to Ferguson. Lost the handle, picks it back up for BPC. He'll outlet over to Paul. Now to King, far side. He's going to drive right side baseline, cut off. Paul going to fire up a 3. It hits. Logan Paul with a Sports Corner 3. Down to a 2-point lead. Closest BPC has been since the start of the contest. 4 minutes to go. Johnson going to drive in on Kohler. Right hand layup up and good. Campbell Johnson with 6. 29-25. Ferguson looking for some help. Cross court to Kohler. King, free throw line extended, going to drive right side, spin, shot up off the glass. No, Rudolph for the rebound. He'll have it stolen away by Sheets, stolen back by Rudolph. To Kohler, 3.5 to play. Cross court to Rudolph. Bounce pass, Paul in the far corner. Thought about it. 3's going to drive, kicks it out. Looking for some help, gets it out to Kohler. To Paul, 3:15 to play. 4-point lead, Ferguson. He's going to drive in, floats one up, no good. Sheets there for the rebound for the Indians. .255 to go. 4-point lead, 29-25. Paul going to be whistled out front on a foul. That will be his third, team's third. .250 to play. Johnson picked up by Kohler, picks up the dribble, free throw line, hands off, stolen away by King. BPC with numbers, 2-on-1. King going to go up, right hand layup up and good. Dylan King's first two of the night, down to a 2-point lead. 29-27. Utter right wing, 2 Sheets, down to 2:25 to play. Johnson with it, picked up by Kohler. 2 Utter, down to 2:10 to play. Johnson still with the basketball, down to 2 to go. Utter, Spartan logo, top of the circle, hounded by Ferguson. Now Sheets right wing, 1:50 to play. Gilmore, Utter, he's going to drive, picks up the dribble, and gets it across to Gilmore. Johnson with it, gets it to Gilmore, free throw line, stolen away by Rudolph. Layup up and good. We're tied at 29. Down 1:30 to play. Right side Sheets. Picked up by Paul. Right side Utter with it. Down to 1:15 to go. Tied at 29. JV contest coming down to the wire here at BPC High School. Johnson, free throw line, into the lane, kicks out to Sheets, down under a minute to go, 58 seconds and counting. Johnson gonna drive in, floater up, gets it to go. Johnson with 8, 2-point lead, 31-29. No hurry, need to rush, BPC. Paul kick out Kohler, down to 40 seconds to go, 31-29. Paul gonna fire up a 3, off, no good. Rebound to the Indians. And Johnson, and a foul going to be whistled on BPC on King. That will be his second. Team's fourth. Robinson back for the Indians. Sheets will take the inbound, down to 30 seconds to go. BPC going to have to look to foul. And now, Kohler going to be whistled for the foul as it looked like Sheets lost the basketball before the contact. That's his second, team's fifth. Lewistown, though, shooting free throws not been good this evening. 2 of about 2 of 12 unofficially by my count from the free throw line. Let's see if Waylon Sheets, first trip to the line, can convert a couple for the Indians. 31-29, first one up, first one in and out, no good. Sheets with one more, 2-point lead, 31-29. We'll get that fixed there on the BPC skyline. Got it. Click happy as second one up, no good. Rebound chased down, going to go out of bounds off of Rudolph to the Indians. Colby Gilmore to check into the ball game for Sheets for BPC. Timeout on the floor. Taken by, I believe, by the Indians. Full timeout. With that, we'll step aside. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, and Spartan Sports, presented by MTC Communications.
My philosophy in pediatrics is definitely prevention, early intervention, and advocacy. Being an advocate for my patients is one of the main reasons why I got into pediatrics in the first place. I like working close with families and being able to empower moms, especially first-time moms, or empower any caregiver. MDH Peds gives that family-centered care. My name is Leilani Segura, and I am a pediatrician at McDonough District Hospital.
The KitchenAid fan-enabled Pro-Dry system combines a heating element and fan for optimal drying performance. It circulates hot air around dishes to give them a thorough dry. Choose the extended Pro-Dry option to add an extra 15 minutes of heated drying for loads that need it. Dishes come out dry and sparkling, ready for more enjoying.
Back here at BPC High School, 25.4 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Indian basketball up to 31-29. We'll have the band in house tonight, as well as the BTBA kids. So a good crowd here at BPC High School on this Tuesday night. Indian basketball from the right corner. Johnson will get the inbound. Down to 23 seconds left. Kohler picks him up, and he'll foul Johnson out. That'll be the third on Alex Kohler. And Johnson to the line. Johnson was 8 points in the game. First free throws of the night for the freshman for Lewistown. First one up and rolls out, no good. Galpia is into the ball game for Robinson for the Indians. 2-point lead. Johnson with one more. 20.8 seconds to go. Indians up by 2 and misses them both. Paul with a rebound for BPC. And going to be whistled for the travel. Turnover to the Indians. Timeouts. Nope. Substitution is number 22, Mason Robinson, in the ball game for Lewistown. 2-point lead, 16.4 to go. Indian basketball in front of the Spartan bench. Sheet gets it. We're going to have to get a foul. We're going to get a hand check on Mason Paul. That's his fourth. Free throws coming up for Waylon Sheets. Again, free throws really not keep letting Lewistown pull away in this game. Sheets with 2 free throws coming up for the Indians. First one up, first one off, no good. Just 2 made free throws to the Indians on the night. I'll have to get a sum total of how many free throws they attempted and just have made 2. Sheets with one more, 2-point lead. This one up, it's off, no good. Rebound controlled by the Indians, stolen away. Nope, Sheets is going to get it back with 9.8 to go and a foul on BPC. Going to go on Charles Rudolph, I believe. That'll be his first. Sheets back to the line, 0-2 on the last trip. 0-4 in the second half, in the fourth quarter. First one up, first one off, no good. John Malda, number 15, going to check into the ballgame for BPC. He'll check in for Kohler. 9.8 to play here in quarter number 4. 2-point lead. Get some height inside with Malda. I'm surprised that he didn't switch with Rudolph. Second one up and hits it. So a 3-point lead. 1-2 for Sheets. 32-29. Timeout taken by BPC. See if it's a full timeout. We'll step aside with 8.6 to play. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
.6 to play. Spartan basketball down 3, 32-29. John Model inbound at three-quarter court for the Spartans. Will get it to Paul. Needs some help. And pass stolen away by Sheets, and that will do it. As the final score, nope, we're going to get a foul with 0.8 of a second to play. (32-29). Foul on BPC. And Indians will send everybody back as Sheets to the line. 1 of 2 the last trip. This one rattles in. 33-29. Second one in and out, no good. Malta from three-quarter court. On but short. Final score 33-29 in favor of Lewistown. We'll be back with the JoJo's post-game show, quick post-game show here in our JV contest, and we'll be back in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, including extended hours on the weekdays for your convenience. Our team is available to answer questions about all your medications, and we offer free local home deliveries. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Back here at BPC High School, as it is a 33-29 final for Lewistown. We'll tell you about our pre- and post-game show sponsor, JoJo's Gaming Partner, where they offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to tangle a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Don't forget to check out on game nights at TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events Live on the big screen. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell. Cheer the Spartans on to victory. We are going to sign off of our JV feed, and we'll be back with our varsity feed in just a few minutes. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.